You able to see my screen, right? Pranit, you able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Sadhana already might have explained this in theoretically, what is reuse and flex mode. So today I'm going to show it to practically how the reuse and flex mode will work and what are the configurations do we need. Yeah, normally in many interviews like ask like what are the modes in SAP MDG or like what how many ways we can maintain the data in SAP MDG. So for that there is an answer. It's like one is reuse mode, another is a flex mode. One second. Yeah, in two ways we can maintain the data in SAP MDG. One is reuse mode, one is flex mode. So the reuse mode is like the normal definition is like the data is directly saved in the SAP standard table like BP material. I mean, for the BP, there is a LF A1K and A1 tables are there, right? So it's using the ERP main tables to store the data. And for the material, it's using the Mara tables to store the data. I mean, for the flex mode, data is stored temporarily in the MDG staging tables before its activation. So once it is approved, so if we want to transfer to the main system, we can transfer it immediately. But like it depends on like as I explained maybe 2 days back before, I think for flex mode is suitable for the finance data because of it's a time dependent data. So in finance, I would be like every quarter there will be a one addition, so once the edition is released, so then we can replicate the same data to the SKA1 table, SKB1 table. These are the finance tables. So by general terminology, reuse is using the ERP tables to store the data. Flex mode is using the MDG staging table to store the data. So this is the normal definition. So now I'm going how the configuration works. So in step by step, if you want it, so you can note it down. And after the class also, I will share this file with you. Yeah, the first step, so add the custom field in the data model. So for that, so go to SAP, go to MDG IMG, go to general settings, data modeling, edit data model. Yeah, before that, I will check the NWBC screen working or not. So just one sec. Slash O NWBC. Yep. Give me a second. Yeah, that NWBC screen is working. So today I'm going to show the practically like the standard data model extension or enhancement. So I'm going to add one field in the basic data one. So by using the reuse mode and also in flex mode, I am adding one more field. So I will show you the configuration steps, what are we needed for the enhancing the standard data model. So it would be same for standard or custom. So custom means the first time, so we are going to create from scratch data model. So then after that, if you want to extend the custom one also same steps. And if already existing ones, the standard data models to extend it, those are the same steps we need to follow. So for that, the first step is to add the custom field in the data model. It is the first step. So go to SAP screen. Yeah, go to data model. Go to MDG IMG and then general settings, then data modeling, edit data model, click on edit data model, click OK, then click on go to entity types. For the basic data one for material, so material is the main entity type. So we are going to add the field in the main entity that is material. So I'm going to position, set for material, click on material. So select the material entity. So in this, these are the attributes or fields are exist. So now I'm going to add the new field in this entity type. Click on new entries. I'm just taking ZZM code, just like material code. I'm taking the data element as character 10 and description I'm giving as the G material code. Just click on enter and save it. Save changes. Then just go back. For data model, if you can observe on the right, so there is same. So if you can save this, if you can observe same, so there is a different because we added new field, but that field is after that we didn't activate the data model. So that's why it's showing different than, I mean, the standard data model is different from the before and after adding. So if you want to make this clear, so just activate the data model. It might take some time. Might take some time. If you want to take the notes, just general abbreviation of reuse mode and flex mode, if you want to note down, so you can note down by seeing the screen. So you're able to see my screen, right? The reuse and flex mode. You can take those points. Maybe it might helpful for any interview or something. Going to SAP again to check. Yeah, there is an issue with the backend structures. So maybe it will be rectified later. So I'm just clicking on OK. So if you can observe here, the active version is same. So that means which we added and then we activated the data model. So data model is as of now sync with the every changes are present in the data model. So after this, next step would be adjust the staging. So when we are adjusting the staging means, so mostly we are adjusting the staging in three scenarios. Those are like one is when change the data model. So when you are adding the new field in the data model, then activated. So you need to adjust the staging tables and also should be run after SMT mapping. So in the same class, so the SMT mapping will come. So that time you will get to know that. So and also should be run in quality and production systems after TR smooth. Like when the data model is extended, so then you are moving the transport request to the quality system. So that time in quality system also you need to run the just staging program. So now I'm going to do that. So for that T code is SC38 slash n SC38 and program is USMD underscore adjust underscore staging. Go to SC38 again. ESMT underscore adjust underscore staging. Let's click on enter and click on F8 to execute. In data model is MM. Click on execute. The new field is added, so that's why it's taking time to adjust the tables. Yeah, to make sure that I'm running again, execute. Then next step would be add the custom field in the Mara table. So we are using the reuse mode. So that's why we are going to add the field in the Mara table. So if in case of flex mode, we don't need to do this step because the data is storing in the staging table only. So if we added in the data model, that means we already added in the staging table structure. So when we are using reuse only, so we are going to add this field in the actual ERP tables. Those are like Mara or like KNA1, LFA1, those tables. So I'm going to SC11 to add the field. So going to SAP again. Still it's running. It's done. So to add the field in the Mara table, go to T code SC11. This is data dictionary. So give database table Mara. Click on display. So here there is a include structure is there, that is eMara. Click on eMara, and here we need to add the new field. So in standard tables, the standard practice to we can directly like edit, click on edit, and we can add the field here, but that is not the best practice. To add the new field in the standard tables like Mara or like any BP related tables, so always go with the append structure on the right side. Below the change structure, there is a append structure. Click on append structure. Just give you the user defined name like ZZ Mara underscore ext. Whatever the name is like, I mean, like as per the company standards, so we need to maintain some names. So I'm just giving the ZZ Mara ext. So here we need to give the field name. So no need to be the data model field name, and this name should be same, but we need to maintain the same character length. That would be a required one. I'm just giving I'm maintaining the same code, same field name, ZZM code, and we are giving the character 10. Just click on enter and giving the short description. like custom field, material code. Just click on enter and save it. I'm just this is a anyways practice system, so I'm just taking the local object. So in real time project, you have to give the which are the packages assigned for the MDG. You need to give that package name. So I'm just taking the local object here. So it's saved. So then click on check. So the enhancement category for table is missing. Second. Yeah, to rectify this issue, so it's a common issue, go to extras, enhancement category, click on OK. So here you can see that. So for the enhancement, it's not classified option is checked. So that's why we are not going, it's not allowing us to enhance the table. So just I'm taking can be enhanced and click copy and then check. Just save. Yes. So now I'm going to activate the structure. It's taking some time to activate the table. After the class, make sure that everyone should practice the same steps which I followed. So maybe if you can change the field name something, but you should practice only. You can get to know like what are the errors will come. So at the first time you will face many errors. So once you, if you maybe tomorrow you if you can practice, if you can come up with an errors or something, tomorrow I will rectify those. So these are the important topic in MDG. So if you don't know like extending the data model, it would be like I mean, you're not a good MDG consultant. Still, it's taking some time. Yeah, after the next step. So meanwhile, so I will do the third step. So that third step would be like include the custom field in the table T130F. So this step only for the Mara, I mean like for material master extension only. So for BP, we don't need to maintain this step. So just remember that. So for this include custom field in the table T130F. So if we miss this step, so the field won't be available in the UI model. So that's why we need to do extra step, that is adding custom field in the T130F. Opening my new window. Still taking some time. I'll try to re-log in again. To maintain the third step, that is the adding the custom field in the table T130F. First go to S11 and open a T130F table. So after that, then go to utilities. So I'll show it in the screen. Go to S11 and table name is T130F. Click on display. So then as per the doc, so go to utilities table contents. Go to utilities on the top and table contents, T8 entries. Just check the V130F. Just click on OK. So here click on new entries. So to maintain this field name, we have to maintain one format. So that is already I mentioned in the document. So if you can see, that is a table name hyphen field name. So this one we need to maintain. So Mara is our table name and ZZM code is our field name. Just copying it and paste it here. It's not copying. Then type it. Mara hyphen ZZM code. Click enter and save it. It's asking the transport request to save. I'll just create a new one. Data model extension. Save. Just click OK. And then next. Just click on go back. Here we need to maintain the selection group. This would be like any number we can give. So I'm just giving the 145. Just click on enter and save. So here for this table, so every time we add the field in the table, so we will activate it. So for this, like we no need to activate this table because it's related to view. So no need to activate it, just save it. That's fine. And after this next step would be like generate the data model specific structures. So before that, we make sure that the table is activated or not. So go to Mara again, click on SC11, Mara, display, click on the E Mara include structure. So it is activated. So we can re-verify that so our field is added or not. So I mean, as you all are aware that like what difference between the include and the append, right? So include means if we want to add any field in the standard tables, like if you want to add the one field on the top or in middle of the fields, so we can use the include structure. Append means so every time if you add any field, so it will be added at the last line. So we can go last and check the field is added or not. So if you can observe, so the last ZZM code which I added, so it is added and the table is active state. So then we can go back to MDJ to generate the backend structures. So for that, go to MDJ click on general settings, data modeling. So here, if you can see generate data model specific structures, just click on this. click OK. So click on that is material, and click on structures. So here it's showing like entity type where used. So our entity type is leading entity type is material. So go to positions, give material, click OK. So if you can observe, so on material, 5 lines are exist here. So I'm just checking those. So the first option would be there, like that is a PDF based forms. So before like MDG 6.0, so there is a PDF forms or smart forms to use in the app. So now the FPM came into the picture. So like instead of we are using the FPM, so we no need this, but still I'm going to activate the backend structures for this. And the second option is, yeah, mapping of reuse active area. So this is the structure which is useful to like when we are approve final approve is done for the CR. So the staging table to data will be moved to active area, right? So this is the structure useful to move the data from staging table to active area. And the third one is a search application. This is useful for the search options to like search the existing CRs, like existing materials to know that. And these are not mandatory. So mainly the mapping of reuse active area, this is the important one. So select all what are the with the entity type associated, what are the options are there. We need to check all of them. And on the top, so there is a generate selected structures is there. So click on the generate selected structures. Wait for some time to generate the structures. Before that, I will explain something. Yeah. So normally when the requester is like create and submit the change request. So I already explained that in the previous classes, like the data would be in the staging tables, right? So that is the inactive data. So once the requester submitted, so for example, if we have like workflow is assigned to the our change request, so there is a two-step workflow is assigned to it. So requester submit the change request, then verifier verifies the data. So then final level approver, so he will approve. So then only the activated data will be going to store in the reuse mode. So I'm just like to know that our first step would be like verifier, and either verifier he can approve or reject. So if he approves, so still the data would be in the staging tables only, and then it's also inactive data. So then approver is the final level approver. So for example, so either we can say like a steward. So either he can approve or reject. So if he approves also, the still the data would be in the staging tables. So as you all are aware of that, so when the reuse concept is comes, so we talked about access class, right? So in between, so there is a active area like Mara table or BP tables. So in between, there is a access class which is used to move the data from this staging after the final approval is done. So the access class is useful to move the data from staging table to active area. So this is the generalized way to understand this, like when the request is submitted, so verified, so we can go to the staging tables and we can view the data. So the still they also are in the staging tables only. So once a final level upload is done, so then using the through the access class, it will move the data from staging to active area. Yeah, I will check this it's generated or not. Yeah, it's asking the package. So I'm just giving the temporary TMP. Then 1 second, I will check the existing. That is no TMP. Directly giving the TMP here and click OK. So the structures are generated in the temporary package. So that's what it's referring. Yeah, all of the structures are generated like PDF based or like PP structures and ES. Just click on OK. To check this normally, so the data structures are generated, so the new field is added in these structures or not. To verify that, go to SC11/n SC11, and these are structures, right? So click on data type. So we don't know the exact name of that, so I'm just using the MDG MM/ star PP. Just click on F4 option and search for structures. PP. The PP underscore material would be there. So this is the main structure moving the data from staging to active tables. This is Mara purchase. So this is the mark basic. Yeah, here there is a mint. Just click on this and click on display. So here go down and check the our field is added. So if you can observe, so the ZZM code is there. So just we need to just check for the field which we added in the data model after generating the structures, it is added in the structures or not. So just verify that. So it's already available after we click on the generate structures. So it's automatically added in all of the structures.
Srinivas,
Yeah,
I'm having a question here. So when you
yeah,
were adding that append structure there and you rechecked, right? The field was there in Mara table.
yeah.
So that means it's in the structure, right? Then only it will be
No,
there in
no,
the Mara
that is
table
the
also.
I mean, this structure is different, that is different. That is a Mara actual ERP table. So we are using the reuse mode, right? So reuse
Mhm.
mode. So we are adding the, if we are adding the field in the data model means we are adding the field in the staging tables. So reuse mode means we can move the same data to Mara tables, right? So that Mara is different. The structures are different. The structures are like related to data model.
Okay.
Am I answer your question?
Yeah, actually, I was thinking like when you are adding it in Mara, it's already there and like
No, no,
it's
no.
automatically
It's
getting
like
added to
it's
the
already there
structure.
in the actual table. It's already there in the actual table.
Okay. So
Yeah,
these
normally.
all
So I mean, like
steps we have, sorry.
this is a follow-up step. Like once the data model is activated, then we need to generate the backend structures related to the data model. This is a mandatory step. So this is
Okay.
totally related to data model. So the, when
Okay.
we adding the Mara, that means like we are extending the data model with using the reuse mode. That's why we added the field in the Mara. So
Yeah,
normally
actually,
in
that part was
stand.
clear. I thought like when
Okay.
you did that step of generate generic structure, some one step is there, right, in the data model.
Yeah,
Um, so I thought like when you are doing that step, it will automatically come in the structure.
I'm I'm going back to step again. Go to general settings, data model.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the generate data model specific structures. So I thought like when you are doing this, it will that field will be moved. I mean, it will be added in the structure. This was my understanding. So I thought of asking you.
No, once we click on generate structures, then that field will be added in the staging table, like the those structures, like the PDF based, whatever the PDF based, PP based, those structures. So maybe you will get to understand like
Okay,
why
okay,
we are doing generating the structures, why
okay,
we are adding in the Mars. So in the next step, so you will get to know that. So as of now, you just know that like the
okay.
generating the
Yeah, yeah.
data model structures means in data model, what are the fields are there. So those will be added in the structures.
Okay.
So as of now, just understand, just keep it
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to my doc again. Mm. So as of now, we did generated data model structures. So then fifth step would be like structure extensions. So this is like this would be like different from flex mode and reuse mode. For the reuse mode, we need to extend the structures for the three of the structures that is like MDG, BS, MAT, S and SCAR table name. So this is for the basic material master, like which we are added in the Mara. And one more structure is there that is for the UI properties. Like if we can extend to this structure only, so then we can able to see this field in the UI model, like I mean UI screen. So one more is like MDGBS mat and scare table name and scare X. So this is for SMT mapping. So I mean like after this step, so I will let you know, we will get to know that what is SMT mapping. So we just go to, just we need to verify that like the field is added in these structures or not. So I'm just copying this structure name and go to SC11 again. I'm just typing MBG underscore BS underscore mat underscore S underscore Mara. Just click on display. So in eMara, just typing down the last that field will be able. Yeah, if you can verify that. So the DJMM code, it's like updated in the structures. So like the same for a UI structure, it's updated or not, we need to check. For the UI, the structure name is MDGBS mat is underscore Mara underscore UI. Click on display. 1 second. Just going back again. Yeah, I will let you know the exact structure name actually. So I'm not able to find this. So normally it's like just we need to verify these three structures, the field is updated or not. So one more structure is MDGBS Mara. Otherwise we can append here also. So go to append structure. So ZZ Mara. EXT I'm taking the same name. So it's already exist. So I'm giving the EXT1. Click on OK. So here we just give the same name, M code and character 10. Just click on enter. Custom feed Mara. Just click on enter. Save. Click on local object. Just validate. So this is also go to extras and enhancement category. Click on OK. Just click on can be enhanced. Click copy and just check it. Save object as and just click on activate. Following enhancement variable select can be enhanced deep. Once again, table eligibles in consistent active versions. I'm activating it again. Yeah, it's related to enhancement. Go to enhancement again, enhancement category. Copy, save, and activate. Yeah, maybe I will coming back to this again. Maybe this won't show. Yeah, we'll rectify this later after the completion of the data model extension. Just go back and open one more structure that is MDG underscore BS underscore mat underscore Mara X. So this is the structure which will be used for the SMT mapping. Just click on X and click on display. Structure. Yeah, there is an include structure. There is an so I'm just appending the new field ZZ Maral ext1 can taking as a ext2. Click on OK. ZZMco just give custom field character 10. Click on enter. Go to extras enhancement category. Click on copy. Let's check OK. Save. Then activate. So this is like the extras enhancement category which I am changing. So this is only when the new tables are there, right? So for that only we need to do it's a like single time. So at the initial, the enhancement category like not enhanced options will be selected. So if you want to enhance the existing tables or structures, so we can select that like deep enhanced or like character based enhanced. So now the structure is extended, I mean enhanced, activated. So we already verified that the structure extensions like the field is like available in the basic material master and UI field properties and SMT mapping. So the next step would be like SMT mapping. So how the SMT mapping will be useful like so this SMT mapping concept will come only when we are extending the data model with the reuse mode only, not with the flex. So there is a normal key mapping and value mapping. One more concept is there. So don't confuse with these two. So SMT mapping only comes when the data model or existing data model or standard data model extending with the reuse mode. So that time SMT mapping will come into the picture. So it will be used to move the data from, as I said, like once the final level approval is approved, so the data will be moved from staging table to active area, right? So there like SMT mapping will be useful. So between these like after approving, so the staging table to active area, there is a one more in the backend, there is one more layer will be present. That is the PP, like primary persistence. So normally how the SMT mapping will be work like, so it will generate a link between like staging table to primary persistence layer, then primary persistence layer to active area. So because of SMT mapping only, the data will be moving from staging table to active area. As all, I mean, like understood, right? I hope I take it as a yes. So then next step would be like SMT mapping. To do the SMT mapping, so we can do it in go to the two ways. Like one is T code, one is path. Like I will first show the path. Go to MDG IMG. Go to general settings. Go to data modeling. Here you can see create and edit mappings. In the create and edit mappings, there is an option create and edit mappings. So either you can go with the MDGIMG to through the MDGIMG path, or you can directly enter the SMT mapping also, just SMT. So this is the same, but it will just show the SMT mapping options only. So click on the create and edit mappings. So this browser is not supporting. I'm just copying the URL and pasting in the Chrome. Should give me password is w0me z202. Maybe we are opening the first time. That's why it's taking some time. Yeah. Here we for the extending the data model. So we already existing two of the mappings are present. So on the top, if you can see the options like save, close, edit, copy, delete, right? So go to mapping, open, and here the mapping name is would be MDGBS mat underscore map underscore 2pp. So this will be used to moving the data from staging area to persistence layer. So click on F4 options. Type is MDGBS mat map underscore 2pp. Just click on enter. So just select it and click on OK. Yeah, maybe I will close it as app. It's already 10:44. So if you can observe the description here, SAP MM model from staging area to PP. So this mapping would be helpful moving the data from staging to persistence layer. So on the below, if you can observe, so there is a material root will be there because we are adding the filling the basic data that will be present in the material entity type. MD's material root one option will be there. Material description, basic data. Yeah, there is a material root is there. Just click on this. And on the top, there is a details button is there. So click on the details. So it will open a new window. So here click on the transformations. So either we want to create a new transformation here, or we can use the existing one. Just click on edit. And I'm just selecting the existing one, that is a field mapping 0001. I'm selecting it. So if new comes down, so there is a target structure and store structure will be there. So if we collapse this, so we need to find our added field is present or not. So just going up. So the screen would be like not user friendly. So maybe might take time to find the field. Yeah, here there is a code. So on the right side, same source structure. You need to find the same field. Yeah, there is a code. So click on both sides. So then click on the map. So the by clicking this map, so we are mapping the source structure and target structure with the same field. So either we can assign also. So it's already specified by clicking on the map. So, so to make sure that I'm mapping again, it's already exist, then it's fine. So then I'm closing this. And next step would be like I click on save. Just select the transport request. Click on F4 option. Like ours is like uh, I'm just selecting the already existing on MDG practice. Just click on OK. Just OK. Yeah, it's already saved. So the next step would be like, so we need to do the same for like PP2 active area. So that is the mapping name is like MDGPS underscore mat underscore map to STA. So the this will help to move the data from. So at the first we move the data from staging to persistence layer. Then we are moving the data from persistence to active area. Active area nothing but a Mara table. So to do that, so follow the same steps. I'm just closing this. Again, I'm opening the same control. So you go to mappings again, open. So it's MDG underscore, PS underscore. This is not 2PP, so it's 2STA. Click on OK. So you can observe the description here. This is a map model from PP to staging area. So again, find the material route. Yeah, on the top. So click on the material route and click on details again. Same steps. So click on edit, go to transformations, check the existing field mapping, drop down. So collapse the target structure. So find our field that is ZZMM code. And on the right side, source structure. If you can scroll down, it's like, yeah, there is a ZZM code. So click on the right side and click on map. Yeah, it's already mapped. So if you can see the error ZZM already specified. So go to the top and save it. It's again ask for the transport request. I'm just taking the MDG practice. Click on OK. Then click on OK. Just close it. So then SMT mapping is done. So two of the mapping. So remember these ones. So the for the material, we need to extend this to these are the two mappings we need to do. So if you wanted, you can note down these two. So then, as I mentioned before, like when we are adjusting the staging area. So one is I said that when you change the data model, So then should be run after SMT mapping. So we just now we did the SMT mapping. So we need to activate the data model again, adjust the staging. So for that, go to MDGIMG again. MDGIMG, general settings, data model, edit data model, click on OK, click on save, and then activate. Yeah, it's already too late, but still only one step would be there. So that's why I'm like prolonging the class. So just wait for 5 minutes. So I will close it in 5 minutes. Still taking the time. Yeah, this is just a warning, no issue. Click on OK. So to adjust the tables, go to the SC38 code. Program name is USMD underscore adjust staging. Just click on enter. Go to F8 execute button. So give the data model name here. Click on execute. So as of now, so we added the new field in the data model. So they generated the backend structure. So then we added the field in the Mara table. So because we are extending the data model through reuse mode. So and also we did the SMT mapping. Then the last step, so that like the field should be like appear on the UI screen. So then we can enter the data to that field. So only one step is left. So once it's done, so I will show on the screen. So tomorrow, make sure that so everyone practice the same reuse mode, because like tomorrow I'm going to do the same practice like with the flex mode. So if you're facing any errors doing this, so maybe we can discuss tomorrow's class. So make sure that practice it so you will face many errors. So then after this, uh, to go to the UI screen, so the code is NWBC, as all you are aware of that. Click on NWBC. This browser is not supporting. Just copy. So click on create material. So this. Second. Oh, it's still activating, so that's why it's taking some time. So otherwise we can left it off. So tomorrow I will show you like how to add the field and the UI. So till that what I done, so maybe you can follow the same step and do the practice. So tomorrow if you anyone face any issues, so let me know. So it might take some time, so it's already late. So I'm closing off now. So anyone have any questions? Neha,
Srinivas,
you are asked. Yeah.
um, yeah, actually, so all the steps will remain same if we do it for BP, except adding it to table T130F, right?
Yes.
And why is that so? Like for MM only, we have to add in that table?
Yeah, this is from by standard, like through
Okay,
MDG, like
okay,
we
okay,
need to
okay,
extend it to T130F. That is a view, like
okay, okay. It's just a standard thing. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
standard thing.
Can you also share this document?
Yeah, actually it's prepared by myself. So if you wanted, like in maybe I will ask Nagamani or someone. So I ask
Okay.
her to share the same
No,
document.
actually, I did not write all the structure names, I think. So,
Yeah, I mean, like no one would be like, I also like saw the structure names from the document. Yeah, I will share the document with you.
okay.
So I also mentioned the flex mode. So maybe if you can observe the document, so you can understand like what's the difference, what are the steps we need to be skipped. So anyways, tomorrow we will discuss this like
Okay.
by using the flex mode. I will add one more field and I'll show it on the UI screen. So for the both the fields, maybe as of now, we did the up to seventh step, that is activate data model and adjust staging. So tomorrow I'm going to show like how to add the field on the UI screen. Yeah, is no one have any questions? So maybe we can opt it up. Pranita, you can stop the recording. Yeah, thank you guys. Thanks for your patience. So it's already